Hi, my name is Reagan McComb, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my practicum experience with the Coastal Carolina University Athletics Compliance Office. So I didn't know what I wanted to do when I first signed up for this class. I still don't know what my future career path is going to be, but I knew that I was interested in law, I was interested in policy, and most of all, athletics. So I emailed Aralee Beam, the Associate Athletic Director. I know her through lacrosse because she has to give my team a speech at the beginning of each year telling us how to stay compliant, how not to break any rules. So I sent Aralee an email, and then I got started that next Monday. Originally, I had no idea what I'd be doing. I knew a little bit about compliance and what they did behind the scenes, but from a practical sense, I didn't know what they did day to day. As soon as I got there, I realized it was a lot of filing, a lot of spreadsheets, a lot of data collection. So coaches will send in forms through a program called ARMS. We check those forms, and then we create spreadsheets where we store all the information. So I created two main spreadsheets. The first one was a recruiting audit of all the recruiting activities that each coach has done in the past 12 months. And then the second one was an occasional meals spreadsheet. So anytime a team has a team dinner or they go out to eat or anything, we get that information, and then I put that into a spreadsheet to make sure that they're not going over the number of times they're allowed to do that. My main responsibility, however, was the one that scared me the most, but also I was the most excited for. So I ran the Twitter page for the compliance office for the entire semester. I'll show you here. Here's a little bit about the analytics. So I set a goal early on. I wanted to increase the engagement and increase the amount of followers that we had on the Twitter page. So in order to do that, I created weekly newsletters. So this is my weekly compliance tip. I would post one every Monday. This one is about countable athletically related activities. So when creating these on Publisher, I kept in mind, okay, I want other schools to retweet them. I want people to interact with them because that's how you increase engagement. So I included graphics. I did a ton of research on the NCAA guidelines, and I would create a graphic every week. So I would track how many interactions each tweet got through Twitter Analytics, which is a feature that I didn't really know existed, but as I went along, I kind of learned on the fly and learned that Twitter actually tracks every interaction that you have. So as you can see here, this is from October 3rd to November 3rd. And you can see each time I tweeted how much other pages interacted with my tweet. So you can see some days a little less than others, but on October 27th here, I tweeted a graphic for, I think it was an SAT tweet or something like that. The softball team, their Twitter page retweeted it, one of their followers retweeted it, who other people then retweeted it, and overall it got over 2,000 impressions. So it was really cool being able to see my post travel that much and increase engagement by over 6,000%. So creating a social media page was something that I'd never done before, but it was a super cool experience, and I learned a whole lot from it, from the technical side of things and also from the marketing side of things. Another experience that I didn't expect was game day. I didn't know compliance was involved at all on game day. But each football game, I was out there checking in recruits, making sure that they had all the information they needed. So overall, I learned so much about the responsibilities of the compliance office that I didn't know even existed. I knew that they worked behind the scenes, but they do so much more than I think we give them credit for. So I would say if anyone taking this class in the future doesn't know what they want to do and are in my position where they know their passions but they're not quite sure how to put that into a professional setting, I would say really branch out and try something new, because creating a social media page and doing all these spreadsheets is never something that I really saw myself doing. But now, after working in the compliance office, that's definitely something I could see myself doing in the future. So I would say branch out, try new things. You never know if it's going to work out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.